Hey guys, Denise James here, and it is 2 a.m. in the morning. But I decided to go ahead and shoot this little hangout or live stream real quick because this is a subject that I really wanted to talk about. And that is, are you a secret agent in your home business? So the reason why I brought this up was I guess you could say that I've been hearing people talk about this, and I actually uh, was at a bazaar about a couple months back, and I met this young lady who I saw was in a home-based business opportunity. I'm not going to mention the company's name, but I saw the brochures on display while I was looking at some of the products that she had for sale, as far as having her store, because it was a bazaar, of course. Anyway, I was like, wow, congratulations, you're in a home, network marketing business, and you should be happy that you took the first step. And I let her know that I was also in a business opportunity as well, but I didn't pitch her or anything like that. And she had an unexpected response as far as me, saying, well, kudos, basically. And what she said was that, the products were too expensive and nobody wanted to buy them or get involved with the opportunity because they can't afford it. And I had to, stop the presses basically and kind of reserve myself to keep from saying something that might have offended her a little bit. But I was like, well, one thing most likely it sounds like to me, and I was giving her a recommendation, was that you're obviously talking to the wrong people. They're not the right target market as far as, being a good fit for your product. And it was, she was in the health and wellness companies, and there's a cajillion of those, MLMs that are doing health and wellness. And I said, well, you have to target people who are looking for what you have. And that's the secret of being in network marketing. And her next statement was, because we were talking back and forth, and she all of a sudden said to me, well, you shouldn't tell people that you're in a network marketing company. And I was like, huh? So again, I had to reserve myself because the statement that came out of her mouth. So that let me know right there that obviously network marketing has left a bad taste in her mouth. So I'll offer another suggestion. And I was letting her know that it's okay that it's not for everyone. You just have to get better at finding the people who are the right fit for your products and services and looking for your opportunity. And that means you're going to have to develop the skills to start getting in front of more of those people and how you approach them about your opportunity. So, and I had to let her know that when you get involved in a network marketing company, you have to develop skills. And you can't just, you can, get started and it's okay to be new. But if you have an awesome upline, they're going to let you know right away and give you the tools to help you move through that transition. But I can already tell that she was not excited about, the opportunity that she got involved with. And most likely what happened was, and I can tell you because I probably wasn't there, but I can probably tell you, someone exposed her to the opportunity. She was excited, on fire, the idea of creating her own residual income, having a better life, more time freedom. But then, she got home after signing up, probably went at it pretty hard after a month or two, probably just a month, and got burnt out because all the negativity that she received in trying to show people her product or service. And when you get a lot of negativity, especially from your friends and your family, which is really common, to let you know that, by the way. So those of you who are maybe watching or might watch the replay, it's really common, and don't feel bad, that your friends and family may not understand why you got involved in that pyramid scheme. And most likely, your upline is not going to tell you, but they're going to tell you to talk to your warm market first just to get them out the way. But most of the time, they're not the right fit for your product or service anyway. So I can tell that, you know, she probably got burnt out and got to the point where maybe someone made her feel a little embarrassed to be, you know, being in a network marketing company. And that happens because society have this negative view on direct sales, and they really don't understand what a pyramid scheme is. And that's why you have to educate them on what that is. But, you know, overall, you know, and don't get me wrong, there were some companies out there that, you know, did some things that they probably shouldn't have. But I believe that network marketing is still way better option for most of us who, you know, don't want to spend $100,000 and get in debt to go to college to get a degree for a job that you're really not passionate about. And even if you do finish school, you got all this debt that you got to pay back. And, you know, I have a friend who has a degree, and, you know, he was up there because he went and got his MBA, but the only job you can get only pays like $50,000 a year. But, you know, I'm not going to mention, you know, how high that college debt is, but basically that job is not enough to pay that debt off. So, or you're someone that, you know, may not want to go down the whole, you know, try to get a job and work 40 years, because basically that doesn't exist anymore. There's no secret that these corporations has absolutely no loyalty to you. So, getting back to my story. So I was giving her a couple recommendations, but you can tell that, you know, she wasn't hearing it. And the way she told me that I shouldn't tell people, that told me right there that she was embarrassed to be in a home business, because maybe somebody made her feel like that, because, you know, they tell you you're doing that pyramid scheme thing, and, you know, probably had a lot of rejection. So one of the things I can tell you and give you a few tips on this video is that you want to practice with someone you feel comfortable with, someone that can offer you some positive feedback on sharing what you have, because you don't want to be a secret agent in your own home business, because why in the heck did you join if you're not going to tell anybody? Now, one of the things, I'm going to tell you a funny story. When I first got involved with network marketing, I was like, 3 months into opportunity, and I was scared to death of saying anything to anybody. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I need to get over this fear, because I'm very shy, introverted, and people that know me know that I don't, you know, I'm not really like outgoing until you know me, get to know me a little better. And because I'm looking at my bank account, and I'm going, okay, now something got to change here, and I can't be, you know, all introverted, and, you know, I'm in my 3rd month and I am not really seeing the results because I'm not putting any effort into my business. So I had to practice on sharing my business opportunity and my products with people without, you know, feeling embarrassed about it or ashamed. And sometimes it's just fear, you know, fear of talking to people. That's something, you know, for some of us, but most of the time, you know, you might feel embarrassed about being in network marketing because this whole total view of network marketing that society has. But let me tell you, you have nothing to apologize for. No reason to be ashamed or embarrassed. Don't let people's opinions of your being in a home-based business deter you from building, you know, achieving your goals, having more time freedom, more options in life, because you took a different path than what everybody else is doing, okay? So I want to let you know that, first off, you're not insane, you're not crazy. So one of the tips that I've learned is talking in front of the mirror. And I got that from my husband, Alan. Talking in front of the mirror until you feel comfortable. Because you can see yourself, your mannerism, but you forget. The more you do it, you forget, and it becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it. It's like a muscle memory. Those of you who play sports, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the more you do it, you don't think about it anymore. So get in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. And I know it sounds crazy, but you'll see that what I'm saying is working, because the more you do it, the more comfortable that you become with talking to people about sharing your product or service or opportunity. So another tip that I want to offer is like talking to someone, a friend, or someone that you trust that will give you some positive feedback and not criticize you. That's another thing. And they can give you offer you a few pointers from an objective point of view on how you approach people about your opportunity. Another tip I like to offer is, most people don't think about this, but you have your upline, and if you have an awesome upline, you can go to your upline for advice on how to, approach people and share what you have. But if your upline is not available and, may not be the best upline, you can go cross-line. In other words, you might attend a few meetup groups or a few home meetings that your company is offering, or somebody within that organization. You can reach out to them, maybe even a person on your same team, get to know them a little bit, someone that's been around in the business a little longer, and get a few pointers from them. Because most likely they're willing to help you. I mean, y'all both in the same company. So there's no reason to feel shy or embarrassed to asking for help that somebody within your own company or the same team ultimately. So those are a few ideas I wanted to give to people who are struggling with being a secret agent in their own home business. So again, I want to encourage y'all to get outside of the box, because we're coming up on 2017. And I wish for everyone here for the new year in 2017 is to crush it in their home business. I don't want anybody to feel, be left behind. And I want to tell everybody happy holidays. So I didn't want to make this video too long, because like I said, it is 2:12 a.m. So anyway, happy holidays and good morning and good night, because depending on what time zone you're in. So anyway, have a good morning.